Hello, my name's Kate. Today we're celebrating World Poetry Day. World Poetry Day was started by UNESCO in 1999 to highlight the freedom of expression around the world, as well as linguistic diversity and oral tradition. So I thought I'd read a few poems, not from all over the world, but from a couple of different places, starting right here in the United States with one of my favorite contemporary American poets, Nikki Giovanni. Miss Giovanni's been publishing for over 50 years. She's received numerous awards, and she writes on topics ranging from children's books to very serious poems on issues of race and gender, politics. She also writes beautiful love poems. The poem I'm going to read today is from her latest book, Make Me Rain. This is not actually the book. The book is checked out, I'm very happy to say. But I have the poem that I want to read because it's in my phone. I took a picture of it. I liked it so much, and I look at it quite often, I have to say. So here's Happy Mother's Day from Cleo by Nikki Giovanni. They say you cannot be my real mother because we are different. But lots of things are different, and love makes them the same. I am lucky to have a mom who dries me and bathes me and lets me sometimes snuggle in the bed. You walk on 2 and I on 4, but I don't need glasses either. And I have read that poem a million times, but I laugh every time I get to that last line. So from here, let's go halfway around the world and way back in time and read something by Rumi. Rumi's still incredibly popular these days in the United States. He was born, I think, in 1207 in what is now Tajikistan. He passed away in what is now Turkey in 1273. Many of his poems contain some good advice. His major theme is love, spiritual love, love of humanity, romantic love, all kinds of love. And he's a Sufi mystic poet writing in the Persian literary tradition. And if you're interested in Persian poets, we actually have a little book that would serve as an excellent introduction. I'm not reading from this book today, but I just had to show it off because it's an absolutely gorgeous book, The Spiritual Poems of Rumi, and I just bought the Love Poems of Rumi, which is every bit as beautiful as this, but it's red. So you'd want to check it out from the library first, of course, but I think it would make a very nice present for like an anniversary or something like that. What I'm going to read from today is The Purity of Desire, 100 Poems of Rumi. And this is one that I thought applies to us today as well as it did back in the 13th century. It's called A Voice That Calms. A voice that calms, movements that calm, eyes that quiet, dreams that also do the same, and enliven too. Be a precious donor of peace and hope. Give love to all you meet, for so many in this world are being torn apart. Now let's move on to Japan. And this book is one of my favorites, the Essential Haiku versions of Basho, Busan, and Issa. If you're interested in classical haiku from Japan, this is really good. Mostly poems, but a little analysis, and what there is quite easy to understand and really gives you a good foundation. So Issa lived from 1763 to 1828. He wrote a lot of haiku, and actually in this book it is mentioned that not all of them are excellent, but many are, and many are wonderful, including the one I'm going to read. I thought of this particular haiku by Issa a couple of weeks ago when we first had our warm days and I was walking my dog in the park, and it goes like this. The snow is melting and the village is flooded with children. I thought that was very appropriate since we're starting spring now and celebrating that as well as World Poetry Day. So I hope you can celebrate by enjoying a poem. Thank you.